Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at the ambitious card routine. So I'm going to be doing a performance of the routine and just talking you through some of the basics about what the routine's about, what it contains, that sort of stuff. So that's what we're going to be looking at in today's video. Let's get into it. Okay, so for those of you who don't know what the ambitious card routine is, the basic premise behind the whole routine is that the spectator selects a card and the performer keeps putting that card in the middle of the pack, and invisibly that card keeps rising to the top time after time. Usually the situations that this happens in, it gets more and more impossible. So say the first step might be you put it in face down and it rises to the top and you turn it over, it's on top. And the last step you can usually finish with, you put a bend in the spectator's card and the spectator visibly sees that card jump to the top. Or I've seen it where the card ends up in someone's shoe. You can fold it up, have it paper clipped in your pocket, that sort of stuff like that. So the sort of situation that this rising or movement of the spectator's card, it gets more and more impossible as the effect progresses. So that's basically what the ambitious card routine is. Let's take a look at performance. So the spectator selects and signs a card, and this card we're going to place it right in the centre of the pack. So that's round about middle right there. Take the card and we're going to push it right into the middle and lose it somewhere in the pack. Now the thing is, one snap of the fingers though, and just like that, that signed card will rise to the top. Did I go too fast? Watch it. I'll slow it down, I'll really slow it down. Watch, the card goes into the middle, all these other cards are right on top of it. Snap of the fingers though, and that signed card rises all the way to the top. I'm going to do it again, You place the card into the middle of the pack, just like so. This time I'll even be fairer. I'll show you the top card and show you that, look, that signed card isn't on top. I'll even show you, look, it's not second, it's not even third. It's nowhere near the top. Right up until the moment you snap your fingers, and that card rises to the top. So what happens on that snap, you see. I'll make it even more visual. Place the card on the bottom of the pack. Snap your fingers, and there it is, right on top. But I don't want you to think there's anything tricky going on when I put the card into the pack myself. So what I'll do is, I'll let the spectator push the card in themselves. Watch. Just like that. Sorry. Yeah, sometimes it jumps a little bit too far right up into my mouth, you see. It's a problem I have sometimes. Watch, one final time. We'll take the card. To make it as fair as I could possibly make it, I'm going to put a bend into the spectator's card, you see. And then we're going to place that in the middle. So there's no mistaking that the spectator's card is right there. All those other cards go on top of it. This time you'll even see the moment it happens, watch. Did you see it? Just like that, the card has risen all the way to the top of the pack. Okay, so that was the performance, and I'm going to be teaching this routine over the next 3 weeks or so. So I'm going to break this tutorial down into 3 separate parts, part 1, part 2 and part 3. Part 1 is going to be sort of looking at the beginning of the routine, and then part 2 the middle, and part 3 the end. And each part is it's not just going to have the parts you just saw in the performance. I'm going to have a lot more content than what you saw in the performance in my tutorial videos, because there's so much content that you can put into this routine. You sort of have to pick and choose what you want to have in your routine and trim it down so it's a nice size. You know, if you were to put everything you could possibly put into the routine and perform it all in one go, the routine would take 10 minutes to perform. So you literally can't use all the content that I'm going to teach you guys in the routine. So that's why I'm going to be spreading over 3 separate videos, because if I was just to do one video, it'd end up being like a half-hour video, half-hour tutorial on one trick. So I'm going to separate it into the 3 parts, and they're going to be coming out in the next 3 weeks, so stick around for those. Okay guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like, favourite, comment and subscribe. And if you want to keep up to date with what's going on my channel, make sure to check out my Instagram and my Twitter. Links will be down in the description below. I'm going to be hitting you guys with part 1 of my tutorial for the ambitious card routine next week, so check back on my channel for that, and then part 2 and part 3 will be released in the following 2 weeks after that. As always guys, this has been Complete Deception, and I'll see you later.